Hi everyone, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for the week of September 29th, 2019. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone's doing well. It's super windy here today. Okay, so I'm going to draw from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue because it feels like there's been such heavy energy and I wanted to pull something that felt light and more playful. So that's what I'm going to do. And with the wind comes my allergies, so forgive my sniffles. My cat is wandering around as well, so hopefully he won't start meowing. Okay, so for the week of September 29th, 2019, we have a new dawn. Beautiful. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. And again, we have her near water. You know, the emotions, a clearing, a cleansing, a purification. As I mentioned, we had this idea of like, or this feeling of like heavy energy, and I think this is what I'm intuiting. We're going towards a lighter, more playful kind of time if we can allow ourselves to get there and to open to it, let's say more accurately. And under the deck we have positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Sometimes it feels easier said than done, right? But I'm going to focus on this positive energy one for a minute, and then I'll go to the New Dawn card. But I want to talk about this idea, right? It sounds so simple. To surround yourself with positive energy. Be positive. And the reason that can be problematic or tricky kind of state to get to or be in or align with is because they're just words, right? Be positive. Well, the mind, the ego, is a powerful machine, constantly noticing lack, constantly churning out contrast, right? And so the idea that we can just be positive is simplistic. And I would say more deeply, it's not about being positive, it's about being conscious of where your mind, your ego, your thoughts want to go. So be positive. It's not about putting a layer of whitewash over the top of something that is already feeling, that's already rotten, let's say, to give a very sort of visceral metaphor. It's about noticing and being present and conscious with negative thoughts, negative feelings as they arise. So truly, it's not about being positive, it's about being conscious. Because it is the consciousness that transmutes ego into the light. And when you are aware of it, when you're conscious of it, you're no longer in the grip of ego. You're looking at it from the outsider perspective, from the grander perspective. So this is an important step in this idea of being positive. It's really about being conscious, about being aware, and staying with it for as long as you can. Negative thoughts, as we want to call them, arise all the time. Feelings of anxiety exist often. So it's important to acknowledge them and say, yes, I feel that. I'm having those thoughts. That feels stressful to me. I recognize that as my ego. I see it. And that consciousness, that level of awareness, begins to shift the patterns. So it's not just about being positive. I would say it's about being aware, being conscious. It takes a moment. It takes a dropping into your heart to say, yes, I exist outside of these thoughts. I exist outside of this seemingly negative situation, these people. You can always disengage from that pattern in the moment, but it takes the consciousness conscious awareness in the moment to help you feel less anxiety, to help you feel connected more to the feelings of love and expansion and all of that. And I think that you're already doing this more and more, as we all are, because the suffering becomes too intense, the anxiety becomes so great. We have no other option but to drop into the heart more and be more present. I'm speaking on a sort of meta level here. But it also applies to the personal, the macro and the micro, as you've heard me say before, always reflecting one another. But what's really, really lovely, as we look at this week in particular, we do have this sense of a new dawn, a new beginning. More openness, more love, more connection, more balance. We have that beautiful sun rising, the divine masculine, new divine masculine type of energy arising because it's connected to the divine feminine energy, right? Mother Gaia, the surrender, the openness, the receptivity. More in balance. And remember that divine masculine and the divine feminine, I'm not speaking about gender. I'm speaking about an energy of receptivity, an energy of putting forth energy, and those two energies working beautifully in balance, yin and yang, right? So it's important this week to sort of tune in to where you do see some shifts, where things, when your mind was to say it's the same old, you can say, yes, but look, actually it's quite different. Maybe the circumstances themselves haven't changed in exactly the way that I'd like them to, but I'm shifting and changing. There's a consciousness arising within me, and I can see evidence, as the mind likes to do, in the external more and more. Maybe not in my immediate surroundings, but maybe I see it in other people, or maybe I see it around the globe. If you're feeling very trapped in your circumstances, begin to look globally at areas of the globe where you may see some shifts, some that are more in alignment with what you are feeling or intuiting. It's very easy to get kind of stuck in our sort of nationalistic experience or our personal experience. Open up a little bit, a new dawn. Remember that the sun is always rising somewhere and always setting somewhere, not just on you. So anyway, I hope that you find that helpful. Remember that these, my YouTube videos, I do have them in audio format only on SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, iTunes, so you can listen to them as well as watch them here on the YouTube channel. That's free. It's just, it's for everyone to be able to access the information more easily. And I am taking my private clients. You can email me. I don't have my online scheduler up right now, but you can email me and I will set up an appointment for you, and I am doing the video readings as well. So in the meantime, I wish you all much love and a wonderful week.